Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. I did say I was gonna stream soon, um, but I am streaming right now. Give me a few minutes. I gotta take care of something because it is hot in here and I'm stressed. I'm pressured. Who wouldn't be, right? But give me back a few minutes. I'll be back. Woo. Oh, sister, is it okay if I turn off the heater for a while? I'm literally heating up. Is it okay if I turn off the heater for a while? I'm heating up. Is it okay? I learned that when stress hits you, if you're near, ooh, it can get worse. Even if you're not triggered, it can get worse. Because when you get stressed and pressured, oh, you're it's like your blood is just literally boiling, getting ready to explode. Like literally, if you were not angry, but someone then says something, even though you're not angry, and it makes you angry, oh, the pressure builds up further. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to shave tonight. I literally look like a lion. If you saw my face, guys, right now, you'll be like, "Whoa, that's one big lion." Okay, I'm gonna have myself muted in the Let's Play, so this way, you can enjoy the story itself, and then maybe at the end of this part of the Let's Play, I'll say my words of, oh, maybe stream tomorrow or later after this one, or stuff like that. But I'm also going to be listening to some music while you guys are enjoying the stream, and because I finally decided to continue this game. I know people are gonna think something's weird because I am not supporting Nintendo. I just keep whatever I have on my Switch that I already own. I'm not buying any games from Nintendo. I'm not buying a new Switch. I am fed up with Nintendo, and sometimes they will say stuff that is a lie. Okay, guys, literally they are literally going downhill, and they are losing money. But in the meantime, I did start playing this game on my Switch, and that is the game I had already had. Okay, guys, when before this lawsuit even happened, I had gotten Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 on the original Switch Lite portable. There's a lot of games that I had purchased digitally before this lawsuit, before I got into Power World. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be streaming Let's Plays of Monster Hunter Stories because I'm just gonna wait until Monster Hunter. Excuse me, a little bit of acid reflux. I'm gonna check with my dad if I can ask him if he can help me get it when March happens, when the actual release date happens. Other than that, I might not be able to pre-order it, but I can probably maybe get the original part of the game first because apparently it does have DLC with. I don't know if the DLC adds extra content or not. It could probably add more expedition monsters, but I could get that separately. I don't have to get it all in one unless I can afford it. But until then, enjoy the stream, chill vibes and everything. All right, guys, I'm going to mute myself, and while we start it off.
In ancient days, now long ago, lived those who learned to bond and grow with any monster they should know. The people then would call them so.
Hey everyone, give me a few more minutes. I'm gonna put the sound through my TV. Alrighty guys, now we'll both be able to hear the game itself, and I can also enjoy some music while I hear it. You guys don't have to worry about hearing the music. I'll be hearing the music. So, alrighty. When I say pause, I mean mute my mic. You know what? Maybe I was kind of wrong. Hold on, guys. Technical problems. I sure kept the sound in my headsets. Oh boy, I'm so stupid. I just hope I don't get a copyright or anything. Copyright comes from actual part of the music, not you singing the music. Oh, and that was a bad idea. I did not know I was so stupid. Okay. Okay, I'm back. What I'll do is, I'm gonna see if I have any part of the sound too low. Volume, no, everything is maxed. Okay. What I might have to do is lower the music a little bit on my end so I could hear the game as well. Because I want to pay attention to both the music and what I have here, you know? Home theater, I wish I had a home theater. Headphones, I have that. But, no. TV is fine. Alrighty, I'm gonna mute myself again. Sorry for taking time. I just want to make sure I don't get copyright, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to a song from an anime that is a romance drama, I believe. No, I don't think it has comedy. It might have a slight bit of comedy, but it's called Fuka. If you haven't noticed, if you've read the manga of Fuka, which I haven't done, I've watched the anime, and I know in the book it's very different from the anime. And let's just say, I know a lot of you people probably know what happens. Some of you don't, because some of you are not into anime. But I've heard in the manga, Fuka ends up getting hit by a giant truck. And she was trying to pick up something that the main male antagonist got for her as a gift. Because they were, in fact, dating. It was a nice anime, though. The anime was nicer. And I think, in a way, the book is nice, but in a way it's kind of messed up. Because it's based pictures, you know, you see animated picture drawings of what you would see in the anime. Like, they're like cutscenes, but it's like how you see a comic book, but in an anime perspective. And let's just say the last part of the anime in the ending, if you look at the picture of the main male protagonist, he's literally crying, man. He literally goes to the funeral and he's literally crying. The parents, of course, they're crying too, because the parents, they're basically the main characters of, I believe it's called Suzuka, which the main female protagonist of Suzuka, the anime, is the mother, and the main male protagonist is the father of the main female protagonist in Fuka. Because there are two parts. There's the very way it started, how her parents got married and had her. But they don't show how they had her. They just show how their high school days was like, how they fell in love, and how many times they had a bit of trouble getting along here and there. That happens when you fall in love. There'll be some complications, right? Even as you get married. I don't know how it is to get married because I've never been married and I can't afford to be married. I can't afford to be in a relationship. Let's just say that much. But, alright. Enjoy the gameplay. The let's play. Whatever you want to call it. And I'll...
When darkness is born and black dread spreads with fright, the Savior we seek shall respond to our cries. Astride a white dragon they'll take to the skies. Then blight will recede, and the light will live on. With rider of monsters, and champion of bonds.
Lilia, you know we're not supposed to be here.
I'm sure it was around here. I found a monster egg. You two do want to see a monster egg, right?
I guess.
Ooh. Don't tell me you're scared.
What? No way! I'm gonna be a rider next year. And riders aren't afraid of anything. Whoa!
Look at you jump. So, you're not scared, huh?
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot. I was gonna check to see something with Tales of Terraria and just stream that. I'll have to delay this part and stream for later. For now, it's not gonna be saved. I am going to close the game itself.